All right, everybody. Welcome to this special edition of the Leadership Blend Live podcast with your host, Ricardo Rice. And I am elated to have this, I'm going to say, guru of R&B in my studio with me on today, Mr. Anthony Hamilton. How is it going, sir?
Absolutely wonderful, man. I'm out in Atlanta doing a promo run for the new album, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, secretly, I was trying to get you in here secretly into the studio, but it's all good. Like, if that should happen before you leave on Thursday, I won't be mad about it, Andre.
All right.
Andre, I won't be mad about that. But nevertheless, we are so appreciative. I'm so appreciative to have you in here.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna get right into it. So I'm actually glad you're here because the move that you recently made to go independent was so amazing to me. I know Lettucey did it. And I know just from Wildcard coming out, she's blown up just doing her own thing.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for your album because this is your first album on your own label, My Music Box. So I'm really excited about that. So tell me, and I know we're talking about the album, but to me, this ties into the album. So tell me what made you make the exodus to do your own label.
I think you get to a point where you feel like, hey, I'm doing all this work and I'm out here and I'm selling these albums and, I should be compensated even more. I should have more ownership of what is my creation. And, I've built my fan base and I've done a successful job with that. So why not just go directly to the consumer and, stop sending everybody else's kids to college. Which,
you can't say that, man. You can't say that because you're the boss now, so you can't say that.
Which is, hey, good. I did a good deed for a long time, so it's time to focus on being an entrepreneur and a businessman and build a legacy and just create an avenue for myself that no one can take it away from me, but me.
Well, I read an article when it first happened, and they were saying that a lot of the other issues with that was a lot of the labels weren't really putting the power behind R&B music like they do pop music, things of that magnitude. Mm-hmm. Was that something that you noticed as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I felt like the last label, they didn't really push it. There was no diversity in terms of getting me out to a different market. And, so I was like, hey, I can do this on my own. I can do bad by myself. There's no need to be connected to a big company and still feel like I'm not getting what I deserve. So I can only blame me now.
Yeah, and everything's gonna be in that pocket, that wallet, sir. It's all kind of wallet, sir. Right. I mean, how do you feel about it? Like, are you apprehensive? Are you excited? Because like I said, this is your first album on your own label. Mm-hmm. So, whether how well it does is on you, how well it doesn't do is on you. So how are you feeling about that in this space?
I feel good. I feel really good about it. I think my team is pretty strong with Eli, Michelle, and, we have Andre and Purple Agency. They're doing a fantastic job getting, publications and these interviews like this. And so I feel really good about that part in marketing and just going out selling records to people one album, one CD at a time, and get back out there doing the grassroots. It gives me more of a sense of connecting to a bigger outcome.
Okay. What have you learned so far being on your own?
That your money is absolutely important to prioritize it and to spend it wisely and to not spend it just for the sake of spending it. Everything that you thought you needed, when it comes time to pay for it, you realize you really don't. It's like, I don't think I need that. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
So is your future, and we can get to the album, is your future goal to sign other R&B artists, up and coming R&B artists, or you want to have a diversified portfolio of artists under your umbrella?
Absolutely. That's talent that I see and working on my first artist. His name is Jay Hines. I'm excited about him, and nice. I can't wait for the world to hear him. It's incredible to be able to have an ear to hear talent that you think could, even surpass what I've done. I think he'll be something to look at for a long time.
All right. So Love is the New Black. Where did you get that title from? Because I was immediately like, whoa, where did you get that title from?
Yeah, me and my team, man, we came up with it. Eddie Kane was more so the brainchild behind it. I wanted black love, something, and just was torn with love and black, and because I wanted it to be super duper black. It was like, what about love is the new black? I was like, sold. Sold, brother. Sold to the brother right there. Sold to the brother right there.
But so you gotta tell, what does that mean? You want to be blackity black? Like what does that mean? Like the sound of it,
the feeling, the sound, the look, the reaction. I don't even want the reaction to be black. I was want just
what is a black? Come on, Hamilton. What is a black reaction? What is a black reaction?
Woo, child. That or hey, mighty dog, hey dog. Well, you done it this time, dog. You did it.
Yeah,
dog.
You sound real country right now. That's what you know. You sound real dog, country right now.
You did that. It's good. Ignorantly black. Ignorantly. Yeah.
All right. So the first single, You Made a Fool of Me. Mm-hmm. What was the inspiration behind it? Where did it come from in places? I know that you personally have had some things, particularly with COVID, that you shared that you had COVID and that whole ordeal. So how did that play a part into all of this, the single, the album, all of that?
I felt, going through the pandemic and COVID and all that, the racial stuff, I felt like we were disconnected for a long, long time. And I hadn't put out music for a long time. So You Made a Fool of me. 5 years. So You Made a Fool of Me was the sound that I felt like people were left wanting. And I just wanted to reconnect to my core audience and give them something that felt like Anthony Hamilton. And there's a few things on the album that kind of, I don't know, man, this is kind of
listen, cool. I've seen some of your features. Rick Ross, Lil Jon. Sir, what kind of party are you trying to get started? Are you trying to do a blackity black cookout / party?
Heck yeah. Yeah. We trying to go there on this one. I wanted to sound like blunt smoke.
What?
Yeah.
What kind of sound is that? What kind of sound is that?
Right. Yeah. Got that boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. But do we have a Charlene on that album? Like, is there some song that puts you in the space of Charlene on that album?
Oh, you definitely got something that's some pull your heartstrings, some real like, ooh, he meant that thing. Yeah, he's got a few of those.
All right, so these because I'm a J Hud fan. Why J Hud? Like why her song? Why her? What was it about that?
Why not with that amazing voice? I felt like she had the class and the vocal ability and the tone that would pair with mine really well. And I just always wanted to work with her. I thought she's a phenomenal actress and vocalist, performer, singer. So
she sings.
Yeah,
J Hud sings.
Yeah, she can sing. So
well, speaking of movies, you kind of threw your hat in a movie, that little space with Carl Weber's Influence on BET Plus.
Yeah, they just started showing it again, I think. It'll come on this weekend. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I was in American Gangster. I've been in Best Man Holiday. I was in that. And it just felt good to be on the screen, to have a part in such an amazing film. And Carl Weber, I mean, his books bring those to life, man.
He understands the assignment.
He definitely understands it. And it's just great to get my feet wet in such a competitive field like acting.
Okay, well, you're a CEO now of your company. So how you gonna make time to do? Because I feel like you got really excited when you talked about the acting thing. How you plan on fitting that into being CEO and developing talent and all that good stuff?
Write movies and get in them, star in them, write them, produce them, and yeah, make my music box more than just what people expect. Like we can put out movies, we can put out short films, books, whatever you want. We can absolutely have it for you. Okay. But I'm gonna make time.
Because you got really excited about that when you said it.
Prioritizing.
All right, so
prioritize.
Then that is the key word. I hope you have that like on your wall in capital letters, that prioritizing is key to staying organized. Because at some point, when they find out that you have a label, every R&B dude within a 5-mile radius is gonna be knocking your door down. So
I took the doors off the house. Don't knock here.
So okay, on that note, so what is like your message when people see my box, my music box? What is like the theme that you have for it? Is it the house of the R&B guys, or like what is your theme for your own company?
I think timeless classic music, whether it's young and urban, or old school and blues, or country, whatever it is, or just R&B. Timeless, make it timeless, make it mean something, make it beautiful, make it make it real.
I like that. I like that. Is it when you say timeless, is it about the beats or the sound, or is it about the lyrics, or is it a combination of both?
It's a combination of both. I think it's a situation that you could talk about, or a story you can tell 10 years from now, and it still feels the same way it felt when you told it the first time. Yeah.
All right. So what is the difference? What would you say is the difference between your 2016 album, What I'm Feeling, and Love Is the New Black? Like, because those that own that, it's been 5 years. I'm sure you've evolved as an artist and a CEO, which I'm going to keep saying, and a CEO, because that's huge. Like, what can the fans expect that they may have didn't get from a 2016 album, or just in an enhancement in 2021?
I think there's a lot more raw emotion on this one. Singing from a different place, using a different part of my voice. It's a bigger, fuller sound. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, the delivery is absolutely it's grown up. Absolutely.
Well, I mean, you always made grown people music.
Thank you. I'm grown senior now. I was grown junior. I'm grown senior now. The third.
But you have grown kids, right? You have like grown kids, right?
Yeah, my son Anthony is 30 and 32, and Romero's 30, and then Tristan is 24, and then the twins will be 11 and 9. 24 to 11 and 9. It's a nice little gap there. That's a nice little gap. Yeah, I was really pretty much done, and I didn't want to say it, but I got married, and she didn't have kids. She always wanted 3 amazing kids. She prayed so hard for them, and oh, nice. Hey, I did like Amazon. I delivered. Here I come. And see, for that very reason right there, your albums are probably behind 50,000 kids every cycle you put out an album, for that very reason right there. Yeah, man, I got a few of those on here too. That's gonna be some baby making on this one or two. Like, yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what? Right. I'm Coming Home. It's a song called I'm Coming Home. It's absolutely that sexy thing. It's the business. All right, so I'll go ask you, because we're on our last minute. So top 2 songs off this album. I'm sure the whole album is nice, but your personal favorites off this album, top 2. Wow. That the instance I download the album, I'm gonna listen to the whole thing, but the instance I download this album, I should go immediately to which 2? Coming Home and Superstar. Okay. Are those solo songs or those are featured songs? One is a feature. Superstar is the Luther Vandross cover with Jennifer Hudson. Oh.
Okay. All right. Anything you want to leave with the listeners as it pertains to where you are in your space?
I'm absolutely elated and excited about putting the album out. And yeah, you guys take a ride with me. Come take this Black experience on purpose.
This Blackity Black album. Buy this Blackity Black album.
Black. No man, but white people, you can listen to it too.
Yeah, you might want to throw that in there.
Please do it.
Y'all are invited to the barbecue too. We've started doing that. Y'all are invited to the barbecue.
Hispanic people, everyone, Indian, whatever, Jewish, whoever you are, you need this album.
All right. Truer words have never been spoken. Special thanks to our special guest today, Mr. Anthony Hamilton. I will definitely put this in rotation. It comes out on the 24th, correct?
Yes, sir. September 24th.
On the 24th, I'll make sure I put that in my rotation. Y'all should put it in your rotation. And I will talk to you soon. Best of luck, Mr. CEO.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ricardo. I appreciate it, brother.
No problem. All right.
All right. Peace.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Appreciate it.
All right. That was great. We're about to run to some more listening events and things.
All right. Y'all have the best of luck.
We'll be at the Gathering Spot tonight. If 7 p.m. he's doing a listening event, shoot me. I think you have my phone number in the email. Shoot me a text and I can, if you want it to come out.
Okay. I'll see you text in a few minutes.
All right. Awesome.
All right. Appreciate it.